Okay, guys, you may notice that today's part is a little bit different than the previous ones, and I want to explain what happened. I'm sorry if I sound angry or mad, but that's because I am. So, as you may recall, from last part, we have beaten Wall Oversoul and officially made it to Act 3, where the real shit actually begins. What I noticed after I ended the part was that my character essentially was little bit a little bit much weak. Well, way too weak for Act 3. My resistances were not higher than 30%, which is really bad. My defense was low. I think I had like 40 or maybe lower than 40% damage reduction, which is not what I want to have at that point. My damage was really low, and half my gear even was still white or blue, and I wanted to change that. So what I decided to do is to do some off-camera work and gear ourselves up a bit. This is where my anger starts coming from. I was making through my rounds at wall, where I was farming, was attempting to farm the ball oversoul over and over again, and I came across a new invader essentially, I think after my fourth or fifth attempt, which was just a huge stone elemental, the ones that are essentially just massive stone golems. That invader was just a little bit twice. Well, he was twice in size than his regular enemies. And since I didn't know the ability of him, I thought, well, maybe check him out a little bit. Later, I found out that he gains frenzy, endurance charges, and those blue ones, power charges. I think that's what the game calls them. That he regains them time to time and uses them to use the spell discharge. And discharge is one of the skills which is a fuck ton of damage. The first it didn't kill me, so I was obviously trying to run away because it almost did. And then my game just froze. Like it just froze for 3 or 4 seconds right in front of them when I was running away in the middle of the wall pyramid, and it just crashed. I got an error message. I didn't record anything at all because I was deciding to do off-camera work, as I just said. And then, well, the game closed automatically. I just restarted in hopes, maybe on the off chance that nothing happened, but it certainly did. And my character was automatically put to standard. I don't know what happened. I seriously, guys, have no idea. I tried to contact Grinding Gear Games, which is the publisher of the game, and they told me it's my fault, that they can't do anything about it, and then that I have to pretty much sit on it now. I will not continue my Ranger Let's Play anymore, because in my opinion, Standard is way too boring, and right now Invasion is new. I was thinking about doing Ambush, but then Ambush is again something I don't really consider, maybe just to show it off a little bit, but not really to do the Let's Play of it. But anyway, instead of just stopping Path of Exile completely, I was thinking to do a marauder. Marauder? Is that the way you say it? I don't know. I really don't. To do a marauder let's play. So I will do that. I have a certain plan in my head, like how to skill myself. It will be more of a tanky way than a damage way, but then again, Marauder is one of the most. He does a lot of damage just basically by himself. I never really done Marauder, to be honest. I did once, but then that lasted only for 10 or 15 levels because I had like no idea what to do with him. And I was thinking, well, let's change it and let's try Marauder a little bit. I also wanted to use this video now that it's a little bit cut short to talk a little bit about the future of this channel. What I want to start off is that will not only play Path of Exile. I will still continue it because I really enjoy playing Path of Exile, really. But I play various games, and at the moment I just don't happen to record anything else yet because Path of Exile still takes all my um takes all my attention. That's what I was looking for. It takes all my attention at the moment and all my joy, and I really enjoy it. But then there are other games I want to make a let's play of because I enjoy them. They're more up to date. Like for instance, Banished. I was trying to record last time, which actually worked. It really does. And I was thinking about playing Rust. I will, if I don't forget it, put the link into the description about these games. Yeah. Anyway, my Ranger Let's Play will stop from here. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that I abruptly started. I hope it didn't disappoint you too much. But then again, one closed door opens another one, I guess. So I will end this rather, well, rather short, no, very short part, you could say, with this message about a little bit about my future. What do I want to do? Also, before I forget this, the reason why I want to play Marauder is because he's really tanky. And since everything in this game, like every experience I take from it, is basically try and error mechanics, I will, at least I have the idea in my head that if I have a little bit more tankiness, that I will sustain a little bit longer, that will actually go to Merciless all the way to the end, and show off some other content than just the main campaign story, I guess. So anyway, I hope you guys aren't too mad at me, but there isn't really much I could have done about that, could I? I don't know. Maybe I could, maybe I don't. Much about Invasion is just like trying to figure shit out and adapt to it, I guess. I also talked with a few professional Path of Exile players to get a better view of the invaders itself, because that's one of the things that basically kill me the most. I mean, or damage me the most. The main campaign, I'm experienced with the main campaign story, so I don't have a lot of problems in that point. But all those invaders are just surprising, and they told me like on which invaders I should watch out, which I should just completely avoid. Much funnily, those freaking stone elemental fucking shit at was one of them. It may spoil me a bit of content wise, but my idea is watching me just dying over and over and not even getting to crew is firstly boring to play in my opinion. Then if it's boring to play, it's gonna be boring to watch. But so I just hope I will change that. Again, I apologize for this rather disappointing part, and I hope you still stay tuned for my future parts. So as always, thanks for, well, listening, and I see you guys next time. I hope at least.